Hello chess fans! In today's video we're going to be doing an English match versus Love Chess 21, also known as Chess Mode. So we played against him a long time ago, but now we're going to be playing a match with all English. So we see g3. Let's go knight f6. I expect bishop g2, but there's a lot of things possible here. And we'll see exactly what he does. So he goes for bishop g2. I like this move c6, just blunting the bishop. And usually the Alpin is kind of a good idea against this bishop g2 setup. So we'll see if we see knight c3 or knight f3. Both of these are probably quite playable. I'm not sure exactly what he knows. d4 is also a move. d4, e4 is considered to be equal, I think, after bishop g5, d5, knight c3. We have this move knight bd7. So we see knight f3. Now, d6 is a move that I always kind of liked here, but it's kind of bad after d4. So I'm going to go for e4. And after here, I'm going to go for queen b6. Now, d5 is kind of the main line, but queen b6 is sort of trendy. So we'll play this move. And the idea is to go bishop c5 next and sort of pressure here. So we see knight c2. I think we can just go bishop c5. But we want to play bishop c5 on d3. So do we go d5 first? I'm really not sure. So I'm just going to go bishop c5. One thing I'm worried about is, let's say bishop c5. Let's say he just castles and then go knight c3. So maybe I should go d5. I'm not too sure, to be honest, about this move knight c2. It's kind of a strange move, but yeah. So I'm already out of book. But okay, so c takes, d3 is kind of expected. I probably go here. Okay, so we see knight c3. It's probably a good move. Knight c6 looks kind of natural, but then d3 kind of becomes a problem. So let's go bishop f5, I assume, to sort of discourage d3. Let's go bishop f5. Yeah, so I'm sort of just trying to prevent d3. I could go bishop e7 too. I'm really worried about this d3 move. Just don't want to see it. Now I could go bishop b4, but that's not a good move. So bishop e7, f3. Takes, bishop takes, and then I have to go bishop e6. Actually, you can never play f3, so I should be fine. Let's just go bishop e7. I actually should have gone d4. Yeah, I just completely... The idea of d4 just avoided me for some reason. Yeah, d4 was just very strong there, because then he has to go like knight a4, and I can go like queen here, b3. I could have gone queen a5, b3, like b5, knight b2. That was probably very strong, d4. But okay, I missed that. I expect d3. Okay, but we see knight e3, which also makes some bit of sense. So I have to pretty much go bishop e6. And now do I expect e3? No, because I think I have d4. So yeah, this move seems to be a concession to me. I think he probably should have gone d3 there, takes, and then the bishop gets this e3 square because d4 is covered by the knight. I'm also up a little bit on time, so I expect d3 would be met by d4. But then there's knight a4, actually. So that actually could be considered. I probably go queen c7. Okay, he goes knight c2 back, which is obviously, okay, means he's made a concession. Let's just castle. I don't think there's any need to do anything drastic here. Now I could take, but he would take with the queen, and he gets this bishop e3 move off. I could also take this way. If he takes with the queen, I have to have something there, but I don't really see it. Now I could go bishop f5, but then he goes knight e3, and then knight e3 might be stronger. Now, is there any way to sack the pawn? I don't believe so. So let's just go here. I'm really not looking forward to allowing the bishop to get to e3 and then the knight to get to d4. So like if I take here, he goes queen takes. I go here, he goes bishop e3. I go like queen d8, he goes knight d4, and I think he has like pretty much no problems in that position. And I don't even have bishop c5. So, okay, I have rook d8 here, which I think I'm going to play. Sort of aligning with the queen. And after takes, I'm also throwing in this d4 move that I can maybe play. So I assume we're going to see bishop e3. I think I have to go queen here. I could also, because I don't really want to be hit by... oh, no, sorry, bishop e3 I just have here. Yeah, sorry. Takes. I guess he could go for that. Takes, and then like knight takes here. Takes, knight c6, and actually maybe it's not so simple. A lot of different moves here. Takes, I think, is clearly a mistake. But yeah, I expect bishop here. Okay, he goes there. Which I think is kind of a bad move. Oh, yeah, sorry, because that guy would have been hanging. So now I go knight c6 is my idea. Yeah, okay, so bishop b2. This doesn't look very good because, okay, I can go takes and then go d4, I think. Or I could just bring the rook to the center. That's probably also a good idea. But he can go queen c1. Then I can force him to take with the pawn. So let's go just bring the rook to the center. Here we're up a lot on time. I like our position too. It's very pleasant. So knight a4. Queen a6 looks kind of natural. Sort of keeping b5 ideas alive. Also putting some more pressure on this pawn. I think I'm going to go queen a6. The only thing I'm worried about is somehow him getting to c5. Like, what if he goes bishop a3 there? b5, knight c5? Is there any way to punish that? Because if I go queen e7... Actually, maybe I can go b6. Yeah, on bishop a3, I can go b6. Or, sorry, I just have takes, b5. Oops, sorry. So, sort of threatening this a little bit. Okay, he goes there. Now, I could take here. That's definitely an option. He's definitely going to take with the queen. I could also go here. He goes here. And I could then take. Let's just go h6. Let's just improve. Now the game's just going to get chaotic. Because we both have like no time here. So now I'm thinking b5. Knight here. Takes here. We're just going to have to go a little bit quicker here. Oh, I just blundered this pawn. He didn't see it. But yeah, now it's going to get crazy. Oh, knight takes there? What? Oh, I should have taken with the knight. But, okay, I assume my opponent's getting flagged here. Regardless. And I'm just up a piece now, I think. Let's go here. And now I think I'm winning another piece. And this should just be game over, but yeah, this was an interesting one. I think that's just a free queen. Okay, so that's game one. Now let's go back to game two. I don't know what I'm going to do this time. So we see the English again. Let's go e5 again. And now this time let's maybe go for like some d6 approach. And go for f5. This is sort of something that you can do against the ready too, but we see d4 immediately. I don't actually know this move, but bishop e7 looks natural to me. We're willing to take the endgame here, because I think it's a pleasant endgame for me. So he goes there. Now I could just take and go bishop f6, but that seems a little bit bad, so I'm just going to go knight f6. And I'm going to keep this tension until he plays knight e3. Because I'm simply looking to provoke this, because then I can get e4 off, and then I feel like my position is pretty nice. We'll see what he does. I could also consider something like this. But yeah, my whole idea was just to wait for knight f3. Now get this tempo, knight g5. Now I could go h6. Am I worried about him getting this here? Not particularly. Let's just castle. Even on here, I don't have this immediately, but... Now c5 looks a little bit natural here, but I think usually the plan is to go c6. And on here, yeah, that's sort of the problem, but I think I have takes here. Now I just have to make sure it works. So he's going to take here, I take here. He's going to take back, I take here, and then he takes here is his idea. I take with the knight, he takes here. Is that so good for me? I'm not sure. I could also go h6, so that on knight h3, maybe I can go knight d7, looking for knight e5. It's also another idea. It's very, very difficult to make a decision. I probably have to make one quickly. Takes here. If he takes here, takes here, takes, and then he has here. But on takes here, I just take back. So if takes, he takes with the pawn. I take here. Takes, takes here. Don't think it works. So I'm just going to go for h6. I don't think he'll go here. So now I go knight d7 is my idea. I'm looking for knight e5. So this should probably be quite good for me. So yeah, if we see knight e5, that would be very, I think, a pleasant position for me. If he ever takes here, I think it should be good for me. Maybe he goes f3 there, but I can go knight e5 anyways. He goes f3 right away. Yeah, knight e5 here. Simple enough. I'm attacking this pawn. Also, if takes, I actually win the knight in the on the side of the board. This move, okay, fairly weakening to this diagonal, and also this knight is kind of loose. And I'm not sure if any of that matters, but okay, it could be something to consider. I could go f4. You could go bishop f4. You could also go knight f4, so that doesn't even make any sense. Let's go a5. Let's try to go a4 in some positions. I don't know. I kind of don't like my position this game. It's kind of unpleasant. Oh, is he now going to go knight f4? Yeah, I think I'm sort of losing here, actually. Maybe. After bishop f5, there's like knight e6 ideas. I don't know. This is very complicated. Oh, and even knight f2. That's a strong move. Yeah, that's a very nice move by my opponent. So probably I go queen b6. Oh, yeah, that's a nice move. Takes. My idea is to go knight g4. I don't know if I get really enough pressure, but okay, we don't really have another option. We have to go queen b6 pretty much. Sacrificing this pawn, and I'm sort of just hoping on the diagonals that I can get something. But I think king h1 is sort of just a party pooper move, and then I don't really see my compensation. Takes, and yeah, it's hard to say if I have any compensation here. I'm definitely worse here, I think. So yeah, clearly this was an opening mishap. My opponent played this very nicely. So we'll see if we see king h1, or what will we see? Knight takes e4 is also possible. Knight takes e4 here, takes, and then I should be doing quite well there after takes, and then bishop here. I would at least win my pawn back. So I mean, a lot of things to calculate. I think king h1 is likely the best move. So we'll see what my opponent does. King h1, I can go this knight to g4, but then he takes here. I sort of don't want him to get a knight here, so I'm probably going to go here. Takes, this knight takes here, and then maybe bishop f5, threatening takes, and then knight f2. So yeah, lots of things to calculate here. I don't think it's an easy position by far. Clearly I have some play here. Oh, knight a4 is not a move I expected. Okay, let's go queen a7. Now this pin, I sort of keep this pawn. I don't like that move from my opponent, but maybe the idea is bishop b2. But I'm going to go knight g4 on bishop b2. So I don't think, yeah, I really don't like this by my opponent, but c5. What is c5? That's just a free pawn. I guess his idea is bishop e3. Okay, wow, c5 is just a crazy move. But I'm just going to take this. This looks like a free pawn to me. Takes, queen b8. I have rook a6 even. Ah, maybe his idea is to go here? No, I don't actually understand, because then I just take here. Yeah, I don't know if he just missed this move. I don't really understand it. I guess he's going to take, and then go here. Go queen a6. He goes knight here. I go rook b8. My position is still hanging on, so I think this is just a free pawn. I think this idea was bad. I think he had to go king h1 or take on e4. Either one of those I think was probably strong. But I guess we'll see sort of after this. So I probably have to take back. And now bishop e3. Oh, sorry, bishop e3 is impossible. So king h1 now. Now b5 looks very natural. Oh, he can go here. I just missed that. But I guess I have queen c5. Just defending everything. He might have had this as a tactic. Who knows? Let's go. Do I go bishop e6 or bishop b7? Bishop e6 looks more natural. Rook c1 is what's expected here. I have to go queen b6 basically. And does he have a tactic here? I don't think so. Rook d8 comes next. Up a pawn. My position is probably pleasant. Queen c2. Let's go rook c8. Just align with the queen. There's no like knight e4 tactics. My rook is defended. Queen b1 makes a lot of sense. Maybe just knight g4. And bishop c5 coming next. My opponent just has to play a move. Okay, knight d1 is probably a decent move. Let's go takes and give this check maybe? I don't know if I actually want to give this check. Could also go d4 here, look for this. Could just go rook f8. That looks actually most sensible. Now knight f2, I don't really want to play that, to be honest. Bishop e5, I don't really want to play either. I don't know. Let's go h5, look for h4. And I really don't see a defense here. Queen c2, he's okay, threatening to come in some infiltration squares. Just cover all of those. Maybe queen c3 is his idea, but then bishop e5. Queen f2 is the idea. Let's go h4. Oh, I just blundered this completely. Oh, wow. That was a huge blunder. Okay, this game is just getting chaotic now. Rook f6. Here. Oh, I hung this too. It all is coming crashing down. I just hung everything, but the game is still really wild, so queen e8. Here. e4. Let's go bishop g4. Let's go takes here and takes here. And queen e6. This game is getting extremely wild, so I'm not going to really talk too much. Queen a1. Takes here. Let's go queen b1. He probably goes here. Let's go. If I go here, then I go king f7. There's no sort of winning tactic. Bishop b5, I go here. And in the end, we get some sort of equal endgame, which is going to be probably tough to defend for me. Oh, wow, that's a nice move. So this is probably going to be a draw, I would guess. But, okay, you never really know. Because I could always throw this. It's not easy to defend this, to be honest. Let's go g5. And okay, this should just be a draw. So yeah, I missed a nice chance, unfortunately. But okay, such things happen. I threw the game. The game got really chaotic there. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so we see this again. Let's just go g6 this time. We'll see. Do we see d4? Okay, he goes bishop there. What do I want to do? Let's go. Okay, let's go c5. We're going to see knight f3. Are we going to see this e3 setup? Okay, I'm just going to copy you for now. See what you commit to. And okay, now I'm going to commit to the opposite plan. Now you can go e3, I think, here and go for d4. That's also possible. Or you can go d3 here. Okay. h4, I'll be honest, I have just no idea what I'm doing here anymore. h5 looks natural. h6 looks also quite natural. I'm just going to go h6 to cover g5. d4, what on earth is happening here? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm probably in his prep. So how do we get out of the prep? Probably d6 gets out of the prep. I'm just going to go d6. I don't want to deal with any of his prep. Like, I'm probably slightly worse, but okay, we get out of prep. That's all that matters, really. And also, I could consider even taking here and we get some sort of interesting position. And interesting imbalance. And now after takes knight b5, there's no... Okay, but this has to be a mistake now, right? Because I get e5 off. After knight b5, I get e5. Is your idea e3? e5 now, I defend this, I defend this. Is it c5? I don't understand. After e3, a6. I'm just up a pawn. I think he was too sort of insistent on his idea. I don't think it works anymore. Because I covered this d6 square. There's no knight d6 any check anymore. So yeah. Getting people out of their theory is generally a good idea. Usually you're going to get something from that. I expect e3. I don't really see another move. I have to go a6 and then knight a3. And I expect I have to play takes here, I assume. I don't really see another move. So e3, I have to play a6, attacking the knight. Knight a3 is sort of forced. Now I take here. Go knight e7. I'm looking for castles. I'm also looking for knight f5 ideas. And I think I'm just up a pawn here. Queen d2 looks most natural to me. I have to go knight f5, I think. I just want to take here. Rook d8. probably should be slightly better, but it still is a difficult position. It's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, so queen d2 I think is just, I don't really think you should be thinking about that. Unless he's thinking about rook e1, rook c1, but queen d2 looks most natural to me. Knight f5, rook d1, takes, maybe castles, and okay, this pawn's difficult to defend. Probably after queen d3, there actually is no way to defend it. But I should get bishop f5, takes here, and like e4 ideas, because then h4 even takes away this. So good thing I played h6 instead of h5, which would have allowed knight g5. Okay, so we'll see what my opponent does. Yeah, I don't really know why he's thinking so long. Yeah, now he gave me time to think too. I also have ideas of coming in here. Maybe if rook d1 I don't even have to take, I could even castle. Knight c2 would be expected then. He might even go knight c2 right now, actually. That's also very reasonable. Okay, rook d1, I could take. Could also go here, but then he's going to go knight c2. Then I can go king h7 maybe. I just don't really like how he can take back. Like, he's not gonna kick me with g4 though, right? So maybe I should just allow that. So all of this stuff is defended. Bishop h3 honestly is a blunder actually because of knight e3. So I hope he plays that. I expect knight c2. I probably play king h7 just to keep myself solid. So b3, that kind of weakens this a little bit. I could take, and then go like queen a5. I'm just gonna go king h7, just keep solid. Could also go queen e7, look for rook d8. I'm up a lot of time here, and I think my position is winning. So this should be a good sign. And we'll see what he does here. c5. Okay, that's an interesting move. I probably just take though. Is his idea bishop takes? Could also go takes, queen a5. He's gonna go knight c4. d5 is also considerable, but he just takes here, I think, and I don't really see anything. So takes here is probably my best bet. Expect bishop takes here, queen here, takes. And here, he does get knight c4 off though. So yeah, c5 is a very nice move actually. So takes, what if he takes with the pawn? Then I can still take here pretty much. Yeah, again, knight c4 is kind of annoying. So takes, I want to go here, knight c4, takes, attacking the queen, let's say here. Takes, rook b8, knight d2, bishop e6. Then he has here. So wow, he's getting a lot of activity here. Wow. This was totally should have not been allowed, but I just didn't even consider this idea. Maybe even e4 ideas come to mind. e4, where does the knight go actually? Yeah. The knight might go to h2. And then I take here is my idea. Let's go e4. Oh, he might even win his pawn back after takes. He could take here. And I really just don't have a good way to defend this. Knight e1 I didn't even consider. Wow. Takes. Okay, my idea is to take here though. I expect here. He exchanges queens. Now do I want to exchange the rook? Yes. Which pawn does he take? Okay, he takes that one. Let's go here, attacking the bishop. I can also prepare knight d6. Okay, the bishop goes there. Now knight d6, I assume. Next f5 comes. And okay, I should just be up way too much time here for him to be able to do anything. Bishop d7, I'm worried about rook d1. And then if I go bishop e5, he has knight c4. I take, he might be able to take here. No, but then I have here. Okay. Because if I can get that off, I'm just gonna go f5 here and knight e5. Knight f7 and knight e5. That's gonna be probably the simplest idea to get here. that just blunders the exchange. And okay, this should just be a simple conversion from here. I'm just going to go bishop e6. No shenanigans here. My opponent might even resign. I doubt it though. Yeah, you shouldn't really respect me that much. And rook c2, and okay, yeah, they do resign. So that's 2.5 to half, and we're gonna get this last game. If we win this or draw this, we win the match. So we see c4 again. I'm gonna go e5. This is sort of what I know the best. And last time we kind of got a nice position out of knight f6. What do I want to do? Let's go knight f6 again. That's sort of the position I felt that I had the best chances out of. So let's go c6. And we're going to go e4 on knight f3 again. And maybe we can go d5 this time. Certainly possible. We could also just go d6 after knight f3. I'm not sure. We could see knight c3. Okay, we see knight e3 again. I'm going to go here. Do I want to repeat queen b6? I didn't like my position after knight c2. After d5 takes. I just didn't like my position. So let's go d5 here. I could also take with the queen. I think that's what I'm going to do. Knight there. So now bishop c5 is my idea. I'm 90% sure. d3. Bishop f5. Knight c3. Queen e6. If I do remember, this is some sort of theory. Castles, I don't really know. I assume I just castle. Knight c3, queen e5, d3. I guess now I could even take, which is an option I think I previously did not have. Knight a4 is actually possible here, or b3 actually. b3 is annoying. b3, d4. Okay, well I have to play en passant. Is he going to go here? It's actually probably a good move, but yeah, okay, queen takes d3 is the more solid approach, which you would expect from the English player. Now e4 is a move, but is he overcommitting himself? Quite possibly, but if I go here, I'm sort of committing myself to 2, right? Okay, let's go bishop here. I'm going to commit myself to putting this here. Let's go queen e7. Now he's never getting f4 off, right? So position should be fine. If he goes here ever, I go bishop e4. Takes. Actually, no, he is here. So maybe knight a4 is a move here. I probably go knight a6, I guess, because I want to keep the rook to d8 coming with tempo. Maybe he goes e4 ideas like queen e2, e4. I don't know. Queen e2, maybe like rook e8. Again, I think my opponent is just taking too much time here. They should just play a move here. Like rook e1 is natural. Rook d1 is natural. I'm going to go knight a6 almost no matter what they do, because my idea is to go rook d8. I think the position is, my guess would be better for white, maybe at like plus 0.3. I don't think I should be better here. I do have a lot of pressure, but let's go knight a6. e5 is never a problem. I want to play rook d8. And I also kind of want to play knight b4. Okay, he goes there. I don't think I'm too worried about that. I could go queen e6. No, he just wins this. So I could go here, here, here. Let's take. Okay, this is interesting. He's going for this endgame, which I don't know if it's that good for him. Do I want to go rook e8, e1? Yeah, let's go rook e8. We can sort of take this at any time we want. He doesn't have e5, I just take. And if he takes, he improves the position of my rook. This is also pinned, so I think this is nice for me. I like my position now. I believe this is an inferior idea. Here, maybe queen d4 is his idea. Knight c5. Maybe he has e5 ideas too. I take here. He takes. I take. He takes. I take. Take. He gets rook e7 off. Takes. Knight c5 is also possible, but then maybe rook d4. Takes. Yeah, it doesn't work. So knight c5 right away maybe. Yeah, this is just relying on this pin here. I think his position is kind of weak. If he ever goes f3, that's a positional concession that I sort of want to see. But I think it's probably his best move. Yeah, because my pieces are sort of kind of dead. King f8 maybe. Takes here. I don't really like my position. Let's just go a5, expand a little bit. If he ever gets f4 off, it's kind of annoying. Maybe I go h5 to create some luft. Also look for h4. But g4 and then f4, f5. It's a tough position. Okay, he's looking for knight f5 ideas. Also knight c4 ideas. Yeah, his position is nice here. Gotta be careful. Takes. Rook d8 doesn't look good on rook d1. So let's go king f8 right away maybe. Or maybe a4. Like, just let's expand a little bit. I don't know if this pawn's becoming weak, though. Like, after knight c4, it's possible this is a weakness, not a strength. And I have to be careful of back rank issues as well. Knight c4, b5, knight b6. Let's go for b5. I'm expanding a little bit here. I'm not sure if it's correct or not. My bishop is dead. My knight probably has to come to d7 at some point in b6. I don't like my position, to be honest. After knight e3 back, I'm not sure if this expansion necessarily helped me or hurt me here. Let's go rook c8. Got to play a little bit quicker here, I think, is my idea. Rook d2 is probably a good move. Yeah, rook d2 is a nice move. Let's go takes, knight d7. Then he can go f5, f4, f6, knight d7. Looking for knight b6, but then he has knight b5. I just did not see that. Knight b6, there's knight b5. So knight e5, there's f4. This is not good for me. Rook e7. Let's go rook e7. I hate my position here. It's so bad. I really have a miserable position. Bishop f1, just getting the bishop on a better diagonal. Okay, that I like. Because maybe I can escape here. Oh, I just blundered? I think I blundered knight f5 there. Let's go knight e5. f4. Knight f5. I would love to get rid of that. Plop the knight on. Yeah, here I think he's made a few very large mistakes. Okay, but this was my threat, right? Okay, and now I think I should be close to winning here. Just gotta play it right. Knight e3, knight e5 is an idea. Let's go knight e3. Then rook c8. Now b4. And I expect knight e4. Takes. Oh, this is hanging. I didn't even see that. Knight c5. b3. Here. Takes. I guess he goes here. I go rook d8. Attacking the bishop. Next. Rook b2 maybe. So I can go here. But okay, it's hard to stay in connection. He has to go here, I guess. Rook there. b2. There. Can't go there. So give this check. Give this check. Go around here. Oh, I did have knight d3 there. Okay, and he runs out of time. I think that was a very interesting game regardless. So we're probably going to hop on a call now and sort of look at the games. I'll see what if my opponent is going to do that. Hello? We'll see. Maybe they're looking at the game too.
Yo, what's up?
That last game was very bad. I think you were just better the whole time.
Yeah, I just when I came into that time pressure, I think every game, I think okay, maybe like the second game was also bad in the opening for me, but
Yeah,
I think all the games when I get into the time pressure, I just start blundering. I mean, now in the last game when I went like H4, G4, this was just bad.
yeah,
I didn't.
you had H5 immediately winning, I think. But wait, actually no,
Oh,
never mind.
really?
Oh, I thought never mind. H5 I have bishop H5, and if knight F7 I have rook F7. Okay, I actually missed that. I thought you had knight D6 in some sort of tactic. I don't know. But like rook takes D7, but I guess I have rook takes D7. Okay. But I mean we can get there later, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to look at the first game?
Oh yeah, sure. We played like 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think
four.
4.
Yeah. So this game was interesting because I don't really know my theory after knight C2. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, same for me. Like this Queen B6 move, I'm really not sure about it. About what to do against it, And I also see that Black has really good scores here.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
sort of like a main line these days. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I really didn't like the position I got after bishop F5. I thought you should just after castles bishop E7. I thought you should go D3. You went knight E3, which I thought was really weird.
yeah, it was weird. Then I just went back.
Yeah, yeah. If you go D3 and then knight E3, I think I'm like in big trouble. So I thought instead of bishop E7, I maybe should go D4 right away. Is what I was thinking.
What after bishop D7, you said D3, and if you take,
If I take, you have knight E3 is the idea.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay,
And then you win D5.
yeah,
But
yeah,
after what's it called? And after bishop instead of bishop E7, I realized a second late that I should have gone D4 because my E pawn is defended. I just forgot my whole idea. And then
oh yeah,
yeah, after knight A4, I don't
yeah.
know, like queen D6 or queen D8 or something like that. And then I think I should be better, right? Or no, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh, never mind. Engine says +1. Oh. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
I don't understand. It just looks like I have the whole center, but okay. I guess not.
That's true. It's a bit confusing.
Okay, so knight E3, bishop E6. After knight E3, bishop E6, I should be better. After castles.
Yeah, that's true.
D3, and yeah, rook D8 was a really accurate move, I think.
Yeah, that's the only like I think that's a really good move because wait, I have bishop D3. What? Oh, okay, knight to A4.
Yeah,
Queen takes.
when you played B3, I thought you were gonna play bishop E3 because I completely missed I can play queen takes B2. I wasn't even considering queen takes B2, and yeah, it loses to bishop D4. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. After bishop E3, I was playing queen A6, but it's not because I calculated bishop queen takes B2, queen bishop D4. It's because I didn't even look at queen takes B2.
Yeah, I was like after bishop D3, I was like, okay, maybe you can even play D4, I wasn't sure.
Oh no, D4
looks-
D4 doesn't work, I don't think. Cuz just knight takes D4, rook takes D4, knight E4. And then I think I'm in trouble. I think. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I'm not in trouble. What's the
wait. Okay, you can take, but I take with the bishop on E4.
Oh no, but at least you have knight A4. At least you have knight A4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even considering this. It seemed like I'm gonna lose something, so I just completely avoided that.
Yeah, B3
Um,
knight. Well, after B3 I have to be better. So that's why probably you should have gone for
Yeah,
that. Bishop B2, rook C8, because all my pieces are amazing. Your queen's
Yeah.
misplaced.
my bishop on G2 is really like.
So queen D2. Yeah, B5 is just horrible. What is B5? I don't know what I should do here. Oh, d4. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yeah, d4. D4, and if you take here, oh, then b5, and your knight's stuck. Oh my god. Wow. On move 17 after queen d2, I should go d4, and your knight has no squares.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I didn't even see that at all.
I have to play something like bishop to a1 to go to b2 with the knight. I don't know.
Yeah, but then b5,
It's
knight b2, I go
horrible.
queen a2. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
completely winning. Yeah, I did not see d4. Wow.
it's so horrible.
Yeah,
This position.
I didn't have time. To be honest, I had 18 seconds. I was gonna be like, I had so much time, but I didn't. So
Yeah,
after here, yeah, after queen b7, I played queen b7. I completely blundered b5.
yeah. Saw that, but it was too late. You know?
Rook d1. And
When you
then,
went a6, I was okay.
oh, but knight d5 is just a free piece, is it not?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. You know, like I said, when I get into the time travel, it's over. I just start blundering.
Yeah, and then you missed knight d4 probably, right? Okay, but it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't work at all.
Okay, and then you blundered your queen to rook c1. Yeah. Rook c1.
At this point,
Okay, let's look at the second one. This
Yeah.
game I was so winning. I can't believe I messed it up. I remember I was like, I thought I was doing really well. The opening I have no idea. Like d4 I've never seen before. Is it a move? Oh, it is.
oh yeah, I've been playing this for some time. I think it's really interesting.
Hmm.
Especially, I mean, if you take on d4, I think I have a really nice position
Yeah, but
because
doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
right? Queen d4. If I go knight e6, I thought you had you have a very. It just feels terrible for me. What do I do?
yeah, and this pawn on f5 is really like
Horrible.
yeah. So that's why I think what you played is better, yeah.
Yeah, bishop
To
e7.
go with d4. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
And
sort
then-
of wait for knight f3 and then play e4. I thought you should go knight h3.
Yeah, knight h3 could also be a move. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But-
It looks more natural to me because I just thought, okay, on I'm just waiting for you to play knight f3 so I can go e4. That was my whole idea.
Yeah.
Okay, but knight.
But- I mean, I've played against some GM knight f3 once, and I got into some pretty good positions. So I thought, okay, let's
Yeah.
go for that.
Yeah, no, knight f3 is the best move, I guess. I've never seen this position before, right? It's my first time.
Yeah.
So knight h3 looks natural to me, but yeah,
Yeah.
f3 is definitely better. Castles. I played c6, d5.
Yeah, after c6, I have to play d5, right?
Is my
uh,
position really bad here?
I mean,
Instead of castles, I have to go c6 immediately, and after d5, then I get knight takes d5. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't understand this. After c takes d5, I thought it was just a bad tactic. Okay, I don't know. I guess it's very intricate.
yeah. I think I can always play d5 after c6, and
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Okay. The theory says that I should just not go castles right away, which I don't really
Oh.
understand.
huh.
Okay, I don't know. It looks natural to me. C6, d5. Yeah, here I hated my position. I thought it was really bad.
Yeah, because I just cut you off from playing d5, and then I'm going to play f3, right? Just
Yeah.
destroying your pawns here.
Yeah, and after b3, I just blundered with a5, I think. Oh, maybe it's the second best move. Oh, okay. Yeah, a5. Here, I really expected bishop e3. I was shocked by f takes e4. I thought
Yeah,
bishop e3 looks so natural to me. Like, just defending that diagonal that you weakened. And your pawn covers g4, so there's no threats.
yeah. I was just honestly, I thought I'm just gonna win this pawn on e4, but then when you played queen to b6, I was like, okay, maybe I'm not. No.
Yeah, queen b6 is so nice. I thought you should go king h1. Oh, e3. Oh, I didn't even see e3. After king h1, I have e3.
e3,
Wow.
knight e4.
Yeah, knight e4. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Maybe my pawn's on e3 is weak. What else should I do? Bishop f5. I thought you just take on e4. Knight e4, knight e4. Oh, I have tactics. Bishop e4, and then the bishop is overloaded. Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah.
I expected. You played knight a4, which like I didn't even consider for 1 second. So I was just like, I was only considering king h1, king h1, and knight e4, and I thought knight e4 loses to knight e4, bishop e4, and bishop h3 and knight g4. So
it says knight a4 is the best move.
I know.
It's the best move.
I didn't even consider it. That was
I didn't. But yeah, the continuation wasn't so good.
No. C5 is just like a free pawn. Like I don't understand that. Bishop b2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But I thought knight g4.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of actually. So
queen d4. And not even bishop d4, because bishop d4 is c5. So queen d4 instead after knight g4. Okay, it just gets wild. I think, okay, anything can happen in this position.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Okay, but c5. Here I have to be just winning, I think. Wait, c takes d5 is not the best move.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to play knight takes d5 actually.
Wait, I don't understand. Knight takes d5, knight takes e4. Oh my god, this is just terrible.
Looks like...
Takes, and I'm just up 2 pawns. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. CD looks so natural because my structure is just so strong.
Yeah, I was thinking of knight to b6 after CD, and it looks like it's the best move. But then I don't know. I decided not to play it because, again, I didn't have a lot of time, and I just
I have to sacrifice the exchange. I don't know if I would have done this, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a pretty hard decision.
No, I mean it makes a lot of sense, but you know, to do this like when I have like 1 minute, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, but cx after that, I thought.
Yeah. You actually have to do it, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
But you know, after c takes d6, I'm just completely winning. I have to be.
Yeah.
Also, b5, I completely missed. You could play knight c3. I thought you had to go knight b2.
Yeah.
I just for some reason I thought I could take the knight on c3. I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
Queen c5.
But no, this is just terrible. You know?
Yeah, no, this is just. But didn't I messed this up so badly?
Yeah, I don't know. Knight to g4
was
nice, I think.
Knight h2 on move 27. After bishop g2, knight h2 is winning. Oh my god, I have to sacrifice everything. Queen d6.
And okay, my computer also says like bishop takes g3.
Bishop g3. What's the idea?
Also.
Oh, the queen d6. That's so disgusting. Oh my god, I didn't even consider these for 1 second. I'll be honest. h5 is just horrible. I just. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. That's so.
I just can't get my pieces back into the defense.
Yeah, look at your pieces. They're all just stuck. So bad. I can't believe. Yeah, no, I completely missed queen c2, and then I was like, oh, he's gonna go queen c6, and then I don't have an attack, so I have to stop it. I have to go bishop d7, and then you play queen d2, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Queen takes d5.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. I h4. And no, okay.
Oh, I had mate in 2.
What?
Queen takes the knight on h6. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Wait, I didn't. Wow, you had mate in 2. I didn't see that.
Oh my god. Me neither. Oh my god.
I didn't even see that after the fact. I didn't even think I blundered my knight. I mean, I blundered mate. Wow.
Oh my god.
And then somehow I managed to swindle you here too.
Bishop d3, come on.
Yeah. Oh, I missed rook g4 move after e4 move 38. Oh, rook g4 is a free queen.
Oh my god.
Well, we both had like 5 seconds here, so.
Yeah, that's really a problem.
Oh my god, bishop e7 on move 39. Again, a free queen. Oh my.
Bishop. Wait.
After h3.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I thought after bishop g3 I'm winning, but I missed queen h5.
Yeah, that's true.
No, here I should just have a draw pretty easily, I think. Yeah, e6? I don't know why I didn't play rook e6. Like, I saw rook e6, and then I was like, oh, he has queen f5. But if queen f5, I just take it with my knight.
Yeah, I almost played queen f5. I remember this, but I was like, wait, hold up.
Wait, yeah. I thought after e6, rook takes e6, queen f5. That was just so bad. But queen e1, I guess I win the pawn anyways. And then this should just be a draw on endgame, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any chances, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong. Did you have any chances?
No,
Yeah,
I think there's just a draw.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but this game was just wild. This game was absolutely crazy.
So many blunders and everything. Oh my god.
Well, okay, we have no time, so... Okay, but yeah, I really need to convert this better. It was -10. Okay. Let's look at the third game.
We also have to look at these openings, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, you played a lot of different openings, so.
Yeah, I was trying to use different weapons, see what works best against the English player.
Yeah.
But the one when we get to the symmetrical English one, oh, that's this one. Oh yeah, that's game 3.
Yeah.
This one I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, this line. No, I think you played well. I mean, I played this line with h4. I think it's really interesting. I can go d4, and after you played d6, I just wasn't sure what I'm supposed to do, you know, because usually they, I don't know, take on d4 or something.
Yeah. I know. I calculated after c takes knight b5. I was thinking e5, knight d6, king e7, c5, and I just really hated my position.
Yeah, it's true. That's a really good position for white. So
yeah, okay. But d6, I was just like, okay, d6 should not be a move here. So let me play it to get him out of theory, and then immediately you blunder with castle.
Yeah, this was just bad, you know.
You should just take, exchange queens, and the endgame is just so bad for me. You get knight b5, bishop e3, castle's queenside. I should just be lost.
Yeah. Your light square bishop is like so bad.
Really, I gotta check this line after h4. I've literally never seen this before. This is very interesting.
Yeah, that's true, and you also surprise a lot of players with this. So
h6 and then d4 nice. Exclam. That's such a nice move. Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the
very
best?
Interesting.
What's the best line? CD.
CD, knight to b5. Yeah, d5.
CD.
And then I just take
CD, and then you have to go queen a5. Who goes queen a5?
Queen a5.
What's wrong with ED? ED looks so natural to me.
Yeah, I could just take on d4 then.
Oh, okay. And no, it's about equal.
Yeah, I mean you have an isolated pawn, but you know it's still equal.
Yeah, your pawn on h4 is just like, why is it on h4?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean queen f5 is another move, trying to get the knight. But I also had won a game in this. I just played king to f1 here.
After ED queen a5 king f1.
After d5, cd, and then queen to a5.
King f1.
If you see the line.
Yeah, I see it.
King to f1, and then you can take the knight on b5, right?
What the heck is this?
But I take your knight on c6.
And then e5.
E5. Oh, wait. I have knight takes d4. Wait,
what's the idea? If I just take back?
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember this. I have queen to b3.
No, that's so dumb. What? No.
Now I remember. I was analyzing, this position after the game, and I saw these crazy lines with knight to d4, and it's just beautiful. Yeah.
Wow, knight d4.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh my god. Queen b5 d takes e5 and then knight d4. Wow. No.
You can click on c6. Oh my god.
That's
So-
gross. That's beautiful, that line.
That's true. That's true. Imagine getting this in like
Over the board.
classical game.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god. If you play knight d4 over the board, I would be so happy. I would be like, oh, there goes knight d4. Wow, this line is actually so good.
Yeah.
Wow, this line is really underrated. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
what
really
about
good.
knight? What about knight takes? Knight takes, knight c takes.
I take. I take with the pawn. And again, I think knight to b5.
But then I get queen b6.
Queen b6. I think a4 could be an option.
a4.
Or wait,
Hmm.
no.
a4, just
Maybe-
a6, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like
I have.
e3. Because my light scores are just so weak. So if I like take here, I just lose after bishop e3. So I don't know what
Yeah.
to do. I guess engine says d5. Oh, that makes a lot of sense actually. But, okay, and after b3, okay, this is just wild. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have to look at that. You know, I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay,
Right.
no, this is just crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
but I thought that if white goes d3, black goes e6, and if white goes e3, then black goes knight f6 castles and looks for d5. I thought that was the idea of symmetrical.
Oh, wait, when? Instead of playing d4, you mean?
No. Like in the opening, like after move 4, like if white goes e3, then black either goes knight f6 or e5, and then if white goes for d3, then I always thought we go for e6.
Oh yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. This
Yeah.
makes sense.
No, I remember.
So that's why I don't want to go with d3 because yeah, you can just go for the center and I want to wait with that or either play d4 right away.
Yeah, no, this line is so interesting. Wow, I might even look at this as white.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay, well, let's look over the game because I think it did get interesting after knight a3. It's not easy. You spent so long on queen d2. I was like, what move do you play other than queen d2? It looks so natural to me. But I guess engine says it's a bad move.
Yeah, I wasn't sure actually here because I mean you're just a pawn up. It's true that it's a pretty bad pawn, but I mean maybe you'll play d5 or something.
Okay,
I
no,
was-
d5. No way. I'm going into the line of the bishop. So I was worried about instead of queen d2, knight c2. I thought was better. Your idea is just to go like knight e3, knight d5
Wait, when?
instead of queen d2. But I guess they're about equal to each other. So
Oh yeah.
so knight f5 here. b3. c5 is such a nice move. I really like c5.
Yeah, I actually had no idea what else to do here.
No,
I
yeah,
mean-
I really like c5. The engine says it's a horrible move, but it looks it in the game. It's just so I hated my position. I was just like, what? I hate this.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it also makes some mess,
Yeah, and I immediately mess it up with d takes c5. I thought that if knight takes e3, you have pawn takes e3. Oh, bishop g4. I didn't even see this. Oh, I didn't see this move at all.
Oh yeah, I was intending to take it with the pawn actually.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Because if queen takes, I have d5, and I thought, okay, I should just be winning there.
Yeah, they're just terrible.
Yeah, so yeah, pawn takes. I didn't see bishop g4 whatsoever. Oh, okay, that is.
Yeah,
I missed that. So d takes, and then here I think you have like your position's bad, but it's like tenable. Like it's not terrible. f5,
yeah.
and then okay, immediately here you blunder with bishop d4, but okay, engine even says you're better after knight c4. Wow.
I was actually thinking of knight to c4, maybe even before knight to e3.
Yeah, knight c4. Yeah, it's just I
But then,
can't develop. It's just so
yeah,
hard.
your rook on a8, your bishop here on c8. It's really
Just stuck, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, here I was getting so annoyed. Like I spent like 20 seconds on f5 because I was just like, I don't want to play f5. I want to
Yeah.
I want to go like bishop d7, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have like no other choice, right?
Yeah, rook d1, bishop f8, and then bishop e4, and then my knight's pinned to my bishop. So
Yeah.
okay, and then here, okay, you just made a one move blunder, and then okay,
Yeah, that's just over immediately.
okay, let's look at the final game, I guess.
Yeah.
This one I think was also very crazy. I wanted to play so before this game, before we started actually,
Yeah.
I knew we were playing English, right? So I just looked at English for 1 second. I wanted to play e5, knight c3, knight f6, knight f3, e4, and then after knight g5 go for c6.
Wait, after
So c4, e5,
yeah.
knight c3, knight f6, knight f3, e4, knight g5, and c6.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to play this. I looked at this briefly before the match, and I was just
Yeah.
like, it just looks so interesting. After knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, pawn d5, takes, knight g3, and then h5. I just thought, okay, this is the type of position I want to get. Like a gambit. Neither of us probably know this too well, and it's just like, it's just crazy.
This looks actually very interesting.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
position.
Yeah, no. Look, there's a few games from Prague here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of
So
pioneered
he
this.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting line, but okay, you played g3, which sort of kills all the fun.
Yeah, I usually just go with g3.
c6, knight f3, e4. So we get this queen b6 line, and then I go d5. So d5 I know is a main line. And
Yeah.
and then I know c takes d5 is a bad move because of d3. And then after queen b6,
Yeah.
you can go knight b3. You don't have to go knight c2 anymore, which is what you did. Oh, I guess yeah, you have knight b3. Because remember, if I go queen b6 first, then you got knight c2, which is a worse square than the knight on b3. So I thought this is bad.
Yeah.
So I went queen takes, and you went knight c2. So you always just go knight c2.
I like honestly I don't know the theory really well in this particular variation with like queen to b6 and queen takes b5. I mean this c6 line is a bit annoying to me to play with white, to be honest.
Yeah, c6 is
Um,
like the best line, right? After bishop g2.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. Because you don't really... You just wait for the bishop to get to g2 and then... Because like if you go knight c3 first, c6 I think is
Yeah.
bad. Because you don't have to commit the bishop to g2. You can go like knight f3 and after e4 like knight d4. Let's say queen b6 is a similar line. You can just immediately break in the center with d3, and the knight's more useful on c3 than the bishop on g2. So you could just go knight c3 to avoid this c6 line, I think.
Yeah, that's true. But then you know
You allow
you also
bishop
have some other
b4.
lines.
Yeah, you allow bishop b4, which is sort of like the reason why people don't play this.
Yeah,
So
it's a bit annoying.
I guess you gotta give and take. So, but this is definitely a decent line. Yeah, I don't know queen h5 on move 7. Queen h5 I guess is the best move. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Queen h5 just
Yeah.
h3 looks so natural, and then queen g6. Okay, moving the queen like 5 times in the opening like this doesn't really seem natural for me. Queen
Yeah,
g5,
it was-
queen g6.
You know, after I played d4, I was also thinking about some b4 first, but
b4. Oh my god, I didn't even look at that.
yeah, just you know, attacking the bishop, maybe putting my bishop on b2 or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
there's a Caruana game here. That's funny.
Oh, he just took on e4, and then played d4. Okay.
Oh
Huh.
wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I was thinking b3, but yeah, b4 is just better than b3.
Yeah, it's against the tempo, right? And
Yeah, I didn't even see b4. Wow, that's bad.
yeah.
And then bishop b2. Yeah, I was afraid of b3. That's hilarious. I was like, after b3, I didn't like my position. But yeah, you can even go b4.
Even better. Yeah.
Okay, so but after d4, I thought I was about equal. Yeah, bishop f5, I guess is just bad then, because e4, I thought I should get enough pressure on the pawn, but I ended up not getting that.
Yeah. Then after I played like
Bishop d6.
your bishop is your bishop is not really good on g6. I think then
Yeah.
when I protect the pawn, you know.
Yeah, bishop d6 was a really nice move. I missed that.
Yeah, this was an idea. Yeah.
And f3, I was like, please don't play f3, please don't play f3. And then you played f3, and I was like, oh, my bishop is just dead. What do I do? And then here I have to search for counterplay somehow, and I don't know how to do it other than a5, a4.
Yeah, I think this was reasonable to play like this, like you played, you know.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's true. It's really hard to find some good plan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bishop h3 was winning on the spot. On move 28-5 instead of h4.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh
Bishop
my
h3.
god.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of bishop f1. That's funny.
Bishop f1.
Yeah.
Wait, bishop f1.
Yeah. I was
What's the idea?
I don't know. The bishop is just better on f1, I thought.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
no,
okay.
bishop h3 is definitely better. Yeah, h4 allows me to get f6. After f6, I thought I was okay, and then after g4, I thought I was better.
Yeah, just doesn't make sense to play like this, you know.
Yeah,
like
and
I played, but...
And then knight f5, I was like, no, wait, this has to be losing now for you.
Yeah, that's just.
Oh my
it was
god!
just terrible.
On move 29, I could have taken your rook.
Oh my god.
I didn't even look. I'll be honest, I didn't even see that. My whole idea.
Let's go for the pawn, right?
Yeah, my whole idea was, oh, he'll move his rook and then I take his pawn. But you didn't move your rook.
Oh my god.
And I did it in less than like a second. Oh. Oh, but here the conversion is so tricky. I should go b4 on move 32, but I was afraid of rook c6.
Wait, after b4 I can take on a4.
No, it's defended by the knight. Move 32?
But your knight falls on d3. You see, after you played b4.
No, not move 33. I meant move 32. Like instead of knight d3, I could have gone b4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and then I get that same line except you don't have knight a4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking knight d3 b4, but then I saw knight a4 and I was like, oh my god, I messed up.
Yeah.
The conversion is so tricky. Oh, and you missed knight a4 the move after I played b4.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and this is just wild. I'm not even sure. It's so crazy. Oh, a3, move 39, a3. You can't stop the pawn. Wow. Oh, and then I go a2, and if you take, I have knight e4. Whoa. That's so crazy.
Wait, a3? I go b4?
Yeah, and then
A2.
a2. Bishop a2 and knight e4.
Oh my god.
That's so nice.
My god.
Wow, that's nice. But like, who doesn't in a
crazy.
blitz game? Who doesn't take on b3? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. It's just crazy to see.
Yeah, there's so many tactics here. And here, I don't know how to win, actually, to be honest. Like, how do I win? Like, let's say king d1. Okay, I can just take on h4, you take on b2, and then I take here. Okay, that's easy, I guess. But, I don't know. I didn't see any knockout blow.
Yeah, this check that I gave you here on b8, I think this was bad. Like, this was just bad. Why would I, advance your king towards the center?
Yeah.
This is really bad.
You should just leave the rook on b6, probably. But, like, what else do you do?
Yeah.
G5, I guess?
G5.
G5, king e7?
King G4.
King G.
What?
I don't get it. B2?
Bishop A2. What?
I guess. Wow. No. Maybe you... Yeah, because I can't leave. If I go king d7 ever, you just take on f6 and win the pawn. So I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, okay. That's just so weird. I didn't even see that at all, to be honest.
Yeah, these lines are pretty crazy. Like even for a classical game, I think
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Well, yeah. When it's blitz and everything just gets wild, then
Yeah,
you can't calculate anything.
yeah, all blunders.
All right, those were some good games, I guess. I guess I showed a few ideas versus the English, and well, I showed
Yeah,
you
that's true.
Blitz is pretty practical. Like you can't calculate everything. Just gotta play
Yeah,
fast sometimes.
and also you got a really cool idea, to start playing the English opening.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
That
it's
H4.
H4 line.
Yeah, that's such a nice idea.
We're promoting that line here, right? It's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'm gonna actually go back to that line, and I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna probably play that over the board. Honestly, that line is no. It's so good. It's so good. Even though I won that game, like it was completely undeserved from the opening.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just should have. Yeah,
that game was so. This D4 move, I'm gonna look into it.
yeah, sure. I really advise it.
Yeah, and if D6, what are you doing? Are you going E3? So like
Uh,
D6.
I should have just taken on C5.
No, no, no.
Uh,
Not instead of E6. Instead of E6, going D6.
oh yeah, yeah, D6.
Yeah.
Well, here I either castle or I go with D4. I'll just go with D4.
Wait,
Wait,
D4 doesn't work.
I mean, first I'll castle, and now it depends. If you play like
Knight
knight
F6.
F6, then I will
Then
play
D.
D4.
Yeah. So after
Wait,
castles, what if they go Bishop F5?
wait. Let me just get this on the board so everyone can see. Um, yeah, after D6, I'll go castle. And what did you say?
Let's say
After castle.
Bishop F5.
Yeah, bishop F5. These ideas are a bit annoying, you probably want to play like queen to
Queen
D7
D7, Bishop
or
H3. Yeah, that's my
yeah,
idea.
and then H5, and that's a bit annoying, I have to say. But um,
Yeah, this line
you
score is huge in the database. I'm just checking.
yeah, it's really annoying. I think Grishchuk played this with white also, and I think the idea is to play like D3 and then after queen to D7 something like knight to D5, you know. So you can't play. I mean,
Oh.
so I have like
Can't go Bishop
some knight to
H3. Yeah.
C7. Yeah,
So let's say I go Rook C8, just covering that.
rook C8.
I want to go Bishop H3 next.
Yeah, yeah, that's reasonable.
Probably
I
just
think
Rook B1,
rook to
right?
B1
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
some bishop to D2, bishop to C3, something like this. I think it's an
Bishop
idea.
H3 takes, and okay, immediately B4 maybe, or Bishop D2, Bishop C3. Yeah. So if like Knight F6, then takes, Bishop D2, Bishop C3. Okay, this is an interesting idea, I guess. Yeah, I think I have
Yeah,
to.
Yeah, I think this is just I have nothing here, as white.
Yeah.
I
No,
have
D6 is probably the best move. I think E6 is probably a bad move because of this H4 H6 D4 line. Yeah.
yeah, this destroys everything, right? For black.
Wow.
You can you
Is this written about in a
Oh,
book or something, or like did you just find it?
um I think my coach actually gave me this line.
Oh, really?
In some file, and then I looked it up, and no,
It's a
I think
very
it wasn't. I think it wasn't from a book. I mean, I didn't search it myself. I just got it from a coach. So
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this line. Maybe I have to add the English to my repertoire.
yeah, you should. You definitely should.
All right. Well, I guess we should probably both mute now and do outro, I guess.
Okay, sure.
All right, guys. So that was the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. This is an hour-long video. This is probably my longest video ever. But yeah, we definitely looked at a lot of interesting lines here. A nice blitz match. I managed to take home the victory, but okay, I think that if we were playing rated games, I would have lost rating points because I am a decent amount higher rated than him. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll link Chess Mode, the guy I collabed with today, down below. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.